Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. So today we're going to start and look into Stellar. Stellar recently had an announcement. I'm going to play you the trailer now. I'm actually super hyped for this. A lot of people gave it a lot of stick over on Twitter saying I don't understand the hype. But this is the exact reason I got into cryptocurrency in the first place. I always thought the payment system was outdated. I made some videos back in 2016, 2017, which are actually private on my YouTube. In fact, there's some still out there for anyone who might want to try and find them. But in those videos, where I had less of an understanding about crypto, the one thing that I did try to hammer home is that I did want to see some sort of new currency or a new way to exchange value online. And I think that Stellar are really trying to push that narrative. They're trying to attack regions where people may not have a lot of wealth. And the trailer was quite powerful to me because I felt that they were really hammering home the thoughts and my initial thoughts on crypto and the reasons as to why I got into this space in the first place, to help people and to be able to provide opportunity where there is little opportunity. Also, Idris Elba is the person who created the trailer, or the actor in the trailer, which is great for mainstream because people are going to be associating him now with Stellar, and then some normies might look into crypto now they've seen Idris Elba creating a trailer with a crypto company. Enjoy.
Thanks, bro. Do you know why I like to sometimes play the anti-hero? Because I know how it feels to make something from nothing. In a world where the rules feel so skewed. A world where we are not all on the same playing field, regardless how hard we try on our own.
جدي
كلما ادخرت واثنان ازداد شعوري بعدم الأمان.
Opportunity welcomed me to a better future, not by solving my problems for me, action, but by empowering me to craft my own success.
puedo mandarle dinero a mi familia. Pero quién sabe cuánto llegará. Як ми відновимося? Як захистимо їхнє майбутнє? Guys, we gotta reply.
By nurturing initiative, strength, resourcefulness, creativity, and resilience. We can bring balance to an imbalanced world by recognizing that if ideas are borderless, opportunity should be too. That's what builders do.
I'm the app that's already changing the world's better.
هذا لك يا جدي.
Welcome. We are here to enable builders like you to take action. Because you're the only one that understands that one unique problem. You're the only one that can solve it. Your world relies on you. Who can you rely on?
So as you can see, that's quite a powerful advert, or I thought it was anyway. We, on my page, were in a trade on XLM, and we can talk through that quickly right now. I put the trade out on the 27th of August. I highlighted some key resistance areas and support areas with a potential target. I showed different entries where you could get in at the top of the support, or you could just get in at the price action we're at now. I said the reason for the lower entry was because if we form that low there's a potential we could come a slight bit lower, and that would invalidate the high-low structure that we created. This trade, I actually then said I was going to bring my stop loss up, because at the time of closing this trade, and I'll show you, we were up here, like up towards the resistance, and I said I wanted to bring my stop loss up to this white line. That was because we had the announcement coming from Stellar, and obviously a lot of times in crypto there's like a buy the rumor, sell the news sort of deal, and that's actually what happened yesterday. As you can see, the price dumped on the announcement, even though the announcement was pretty good. But again, it looks to be holding that support level, so I am actually thinking about re-entering this trade. But I did get in on some other cryptos on the dip yesterday, or the day before even, which I have talked about in my premium Telegram group, but I won't go into too much more. I wanted to show Stellar some love, and I will be doing a deep dive into some up-and-coming Stellar projects. A few people DM'd me from the Stellar community after the retweeting of that promo, and I would like to give Stellar a little bit more love in the future. This is still like quite a nice trade idea here. The same sort of risk rewards are still in play, but I just want to tell you what I think is going to happen going forward in the future with the crypto market right now. So Bitcoin on the weekly is looking pretty bullish to me. We could be coming up towards a bullish cross on the RSI. We've got a big fat green candle here that looks like it could close this week with much higher volume than normal. Obviously, it's still quite early on, so we're going to have to wait a few days to see how that plays out. But also, Tether USDT dominance, so stablecoin, has again rejected the recent high, and it's starting to look that it's going to push down. This is in the daily time frame, like it could push down. And when stablecoins pull back, that's when money's being deployed into the market. So that's another thing to watch out for. So it's pushed off. It's rejecting the middle of the parallel channel. It's also rejecting and potentially double topping here. So we could have a short-term move up in Bitcoin. There's confluence with the Coinbase structure also, which I've pointed out a few times on my newsletter. I said that this is the time to be looking at getting into a trade. A few clients that I know actually got into this trade. I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. We have this impulsive push up and a pullback, which has stayed within a parallel channel, right into the reversal zone, which was previous resistance. If we look back here, look, this zone acts as previous resistance in all of this. We then got a breakout of that parallel channel with some good volume. We've then come back down a little bit. We're still working out this zone, but it looks like we're pushing up towards pushing out of this zone. And often Coinbase moves along with Bitcoin because obviously it's a cryptocurrency stock, or they hold a lot of crypto. So let's see what happens there. We're still looking for an announcement from the Grayscale SEC lawsuit, which could come anytime, and obviously the Bitcoin ETF filings, which have to be done within 30 days from when they delayed it, which was about 10 days ago now. Finally, one of the calls I made, Bitcoin Cash. We're going to have a little look at what Bitcoin Cash did. I wrote about Bitcoin Cash being potentially in a Wyckoff accumulation schematic way back when, on the 19th of June. I wrote about this 2 days before it broke out, and then obviously now you know that it broke out, and I'm going to show you what happened. So this is Bitcoin Cash in the daily time frame. I wrote about it here on this yellow vertical line, and you can obviously have a look at that. And then it started to break out. We had a huge push up out of this Wyckoff accumulation pattern. Now what we've had is a bit of a consolidation. We've come back, we've wicked and tested the top of the automatic rally range. So that's perfect back test of resistance as support. We're now accumulating below the last moving average, which is the 50 MA. If we get a break above this, I think we could then go on to potentially wave 3 here for Bitcoin Cash. So that's wave 1. Wave 2's come down here, and potentially wave 3 could have started now, which would be bigger than wave 1. So we could be looking for a huge price target here for Bitcoin Cash. Definitely something that I've also got my eye on. I'm not in on the trade right now, as I said. I am in on a few other altcoins. I've talked about them specifically in my premium chat. If you guys want to have a look at that, the link is in my link tree on my Twitter page, and I'll put it in the description to this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace up, A-Town down.